there. Man, still got it. Still got it. Anyway, I saw some feet over there, so I thought everybody was occupied. But anyway, I'm ready to go. Who's got a question?
Coach, what's this day like for you? First day?
Right, the first day of camp. Well, it's the first day of practice. We've actually been working pretty hard all summer. Well, not all summer, but the last few days, and so it's an exciting time. I mean, look at the grass fields; they look beautiful. The grass looked great, but when you put lines on it, it looks even better to me. And I think the guys are in great shape. We're actually going to have a practice where there's absolutely nobody who has any limitations. There'll be no green jerseys out there. We're a very healthy team right now. And the guys are excited, and I think the coaches are as well. What's that? He's able to practice, yes. But, at this point, he is not eligible to play. No, I know. I mean, we had our strength staff is very, very diverse now. We got some old school in there, with Coach T and Coach Thomas, but then we got some young school or new school to go in there too, with Sherman, Armstrong, and what he's doing with speed and agility and flexibility, and Justin Lovett, who has brought the added dimension of the MMA, the mixed martial arts, and the boxing type training that just takes the guys to a different level and of confidence and just pushing them farther than they're used to going in different ways. We had guys coming extra over the weekend to do those types of things just to because they wanted to get better, and they knew we had in place what it takes for them to get better. So it was, from what I hear, it just went fantastic.
Any fears about teaching these guys MMA style moves and using them in the field?
Well, we don't want any penalties, I can tell you that. We're going to, we've got our officials out here every day. Even, sometimes I'll go a day or two and not discipline for penalties because you're just kind of installing and all that kind of thing. But I said we're a veteran enough team in a lot of ways that just from day one, if you jump off sides or line up in the neutral zone or do something that would cause a penalty, then you're going to, you'll start paying for it day one. So we definitely don't want any penalties.
You tested yesterday. Were there any heights, weights? What do you think about the freshmen coming into surprise?
Back in the day when freshmen would show up this time of the year, when we weren't able to put them on scholarship all summer long, a day like yesterday was a huge day because you would kind of see your freshmen for the first time, and you'd get their height and weight and how high they could jump. We used to run them in the 40 and do all these things just to find out more about them. But now that they're here the entire summer, you get to see them when they show up, and you get to see them 2 months later and go, wow, these guys have really made some progress. So I just seeing them around the building and seeing them walking across the field or whatever it might be in the summer, you can see that these guys are in really pretty good condition and are a good-looking bunch of guys. But the skill sets will be important to see, their ability to learn, how quickly they can process information and get confident enough to compete. Those are the things I'll be looking for. Yes. Well, some of the big things is, one of the biggest things is learn what to do. We have a lot of guys that know the system pretty good, but even if you're a 3-year veteran, you still have got something that you can master as far as your craft is concerned. And so some guys are just trying to figure out the basics. Some guys are in the intermediate stages. Some guys are trying to become an expert at what they do. So everybody's got a chance to improve and get better with assignments and things of that nature. And then I want great effort. I want great effort. There's certain days that aren't necessarily competition days when you're not in pads and things of that nature, but I still want you hustling. I still want you in a good football position. I still want you to be going through the mental process, even if you're not hitting that day. And then, of course, we want to be disciplined, and that's what we talked a little bit about penalties. We don't want to be a highly penalized team. We don't want any penalties. It's not very realistic to have 0 penalties, but we don't want to have that because missed assignments, lack of effort, being penalized, and the other thing too is we got to get on that ball security right away. I mean, turnover ratio is so crucial. We got to make sure we can secure the ball. We got to make sure we can disrupt that ball defensively. So that'll be big. That'll be big for us as well.
Last question. What do you like about Cornelius Washington and what he's looking for as he transitions to defense?
Well, Cornelius, just want him to continue his leadership. He's worked very hard this offseason personally, but he's also done a great job of, motivating other teammates to do the same. And then just, like I mentioned earlier, just, he's one of those guys that needs to continue to perfect what he does, try to become the very best he could be on a day-to-day basis, on a play-to-play basis, and just stay focused because it's hard to stay focused between now and the opening kickoff. There's 29 practices and a lot of meetings and a lot of grinding going on, a lot of hard work, and then school starts, and so it's hard to stay focused every single day, every single play, but he's mature enough now that he should be able to do that. Okay, game.